So all the wires have been prepared. This is the feeder line for hot center track. This is the feeder line for command ground. The next step we're going to do off camera is infuse the wires that are strand with solder and put it all together and put ends on our cable. The upper level was already done. The lower level connection is a new higher quality connection. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, the wires are infused with solder, which will get hot and as we wrap them up into the terminal connections of the bus. Because I'm somewhat impaired neurologically, as it says, a handshake. I'm not going to do this on camera, but it should turn out okay. And I'll show you what it looks like after they're wrapped together. I gotta remember, red is center, and the red stripe on my speaker wire is red. If I get this mixed up, the whole system will short out. That would not be good. There's red lines coming out of red wire from the center bus. And there we have the black put together also. I'm going to try and do some soldering on camera. Just heat up the solder so it infuses and melts and joins the wires together. Do like I saw in the train video last night and get some more solder on the end of the soldering iron and spread it around to complete the infusion process. I'm going to work these together off camera, but I've got them soldered black to black, red to red, and since the upper connection is live, I can test connectivity and make sure I've not created a short circuit by simply turning on the transformer. And as expected, power is clean. So now I'm going to put it all together. I'm going to connect the bus wires into these little connectors designed to join wires safely and insulated from each other so they don't touch. I haven't seen that in a model training video yet, but this is a first, and you guys can tell me how sloppy I am or what a good idea I had, but it is what it is. There we are. 2 wires connected into the bus, one going to the upper track, the other going to the lower track when I get that done. And I'll be back after I get it hooked up with a test. I've got the fast track 10-inch straight track out of the layout. I'm going to connect these wires to it. So the track's not lifted off the ground. I'm also going to drill a trough for the wires in the wood so that they fit underneath nicely. Back in a few minutes when I'm done. Here we have the connections. The red striped wire, if you can see it, it's connected to center, the opposite of where most railroad colors do it. You take this into account when you're connecting appliances that might be sensitive, such as this connector for an uncoupler. You have to remember that my setup is wired backwards from the color coding standpoint, but at least it's consistently backwards. So the trains run fine. Power seems to be good. I'm not doing a 4-train test because I have to go to work. But everything is screwed back in. Working well. I'm just waiting for a train to run across the track one more time. Test it. Now I've got to test it with all trains, both directions. Still got a little crack in the setup. There's a minute adjustment that might need to be made, but it's a tight turn already, so it's not easy to adjust. But you see the little crack. It's a problem. And you watch my big Union Pacific diesel coming around the bend. Successful electrical work on our model railroad in my apartment in Florida. This is Schmoes Trains signing off on our first issue with electrical work.